Allegiance. Jane? Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, before we get started with our applications tonight, we just have a couple things here for our board to go over. The first thing being the minutes from our December 10th meeting. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes?
Yes.
Okay, can we make a motion for approval?
Move to approve.
I second.
Okay, thank you very much.
Aye.
All right. And secondly, this is our organizational meeting, which we have every January. And would somebody like to make a motion for chairman?
I nominate Bob for chairman.
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. And we also need a vice chair. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Nominate Tim.
Like, make a motion for
Make
Tim?
a motion to nominate Tim for vice chair.
I second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. All right, so before we get started with the applications, I'm going to ask Justin. I think most of you are aware of the little issue with the wall signage, and Justin's just going to kind of bring us up to date where everything is at within the township. So, Justin?
Sure. So this will apply to any applications that are considered here today and those going forward until the adoption. So after speaking with the Township Director, Steve Narsini, applications that are presented tonight that are trying to be under the new adaptation, or the adaptation where there's the 2 feet for the first 15, so you end up with 30, that one under the ordinance, that can actually receive a conditional approval tonight. And the reason why it would be contingent on the adoption of ordinance number 2026-3, which again is more favorable for the larger size signs that were mentioned. The vote for that will be 1/26/26. So that's January 26th of 2026. So you will have to wait, even if it is tentatively approved this evening by the DRB, you will have to wait to apply for your permits until it actually is officially approved by vote, January 26, 2026. So that just gives everyone a heads up. The ordinance is being reviewed. It does have a scheduled date, and it is nearing that date, which is January 26, 2026. It's just before we meet now. So this at least lets you know if you receive a contingent, you'll be applying for your permits only after it has been adopted and approved. Hopefully that was clear enough. Were there any questions? No? Board, did you?
Okay.
You
we're
good?
We're good, board?
Yes. Did you want to read the change, or is everyone aware of it?
I believe most are aware of it, but you
Okay.
can read the change if you want it on record, if the
Up to you,
board
Jane.
wants it on record.
All right. The change to section 208-122, signs in commercials districts, will read, wall signs. The total sign area of all signs placed on any one premise shall not exceed 2 square feet for each foot of the first 15 linear feet of the building's frontage, plus 1 square foot of sign area for each additional foot of building frontage, up to a maximum sign area of 50 square feet.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. Okay, so let's move forward. We have 7 applications tonight. 6 of them fall under the old business, which means they have been here prior. And first application tonight will be DRB 2025-72, the application of Real of Pennsylvania at 528 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for 1 wall sign and 1 ground sign, which we did approve last month. So we're just here for the 1 wall sign. Okay, tell us who you are, and please speak up so everybody can hear at home.
Yep, good evening. I'm Dave from Image 360 in Bryn Mawr. We are presenting Classic Realtors. This is going to be a set of channel letters that spell out the name of the business, which is Real of Pennsylvania. The Real letters are 37.5 inches tall, and the Of Pennsylvania letters are about 6 inches tall. The Of Pennsylvania will not light up The reel will be halo lit, so they will show black during the day, and they will have a halo effect around them at night. The current size sign is shown, they had 36-inch tall letters that was Remax Classic. This is 528 East Lancaster Ave. These letters will be mounted via studs and standoffs, so the halo shines out. There will be no visible hardware, and it will be centered between, like above the front bay windows, beneath the second floor windows.
Dave, quick question.
Sure.
Linear frontage, you have 313 inches. That's from window, the edge of the window to the edge of the window, the upper windows?
That's that whole area, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So what is that, 25 feet, 26 feet and an inch?
Yeah, you're allowed 41 square feet, and your sign is coming in just shy of
37, yeah.
Yeah, so under the corrected ordinance, you should be.
I thought it was going to pass the last time until someone
We
called.
wanted to see
you
you
know?
again this month, that's all. Yeah, but, no, I think it looks pretty good. Is there questions from the board?
There was one, how high is it from?
Yeah, we need to
What
know.
is the height from grade? Because that's part, you'll need that for.
It's about
part of the
12
permit.
feet.
But you'll need that for your permit application.
Okay, yeah. It's got to be under 15, correct?
Correct,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's under 15.
Yeah. Yeah, and that Remax sign has been up for quite a while. I think we talked about it last month, and, yeah. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I think basically when this board was first founded, that was one of the early applications. So, okay, good. Great. Other questions or comments for Dave? We're looking good?
Yep.
Okay, Dave?
No.
You're good?
I'm
You
good.
understand January 26th?
Yep,
Okay.
wait till that. Mhm.
Okay, good. Tim, you want to make a motion?
In the matter of DRB 2025-72, I move for conditional approval of the application for the wall sign, subject to the passing of ordinance 2026-3, which is scheduled for a vote on January 26, 2026.
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Hey, Dave, one last thing, just mention to you, there's probably a lot of old pinholes in that wall from the previous sign. They all need to be cleaned up and patched up. Good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, if you could just come to the mic.
He already repainted it,
Okay,
the facade. Yeah.
Very
The
good.
the letters, the Remax letters were removed like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
Okay.
it's all perfectly clean.
great. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Okay, next is DRB 2025-73, the application of Monroe Muffler at 362 West Lancaster Avenue for outside lighting. And again, this gentleman was in last month, and we've asked him to come back, and appreciate you coming back. You don't live around the corner, and why don't you let us know what you came up with?
Absolutely.
We were looking for more of an extensive lighting plan, which he has presented to us.
It's not reading it. Oh, there it is. All right. All right, so my name's Matt. I'm with LED Illumination Techniques. We are dealing with the Monroe in Wayne. You guys, last time we were here, asked me to just do an overlay with the IES file on top of the lumen calculations, which is what you guys should have this, correct? This picture? Okay. So since you have that in front of you, this is just the actual file directly from the IES, just to show that the overlay is correct. You can see that at its peak, it's pretty much going to nothing at about 32 feet, which is about mid-parking lot. Actually, that might be the original one. I don't think that was the one for scale. Yes, 34 feet when it's scaled up. Because this is 10 feet, okay, yeah. So the original IES file just showed it at 10 feet. The one here shows it scaled up to 15 feet. You can see that down at the corner, because it's just under 32 feet. The parking lot, I believe, is like, what, 60 something? So at 15 feet, we're 2 times in our distance. We're getting about 30 feet of usable light. The light would have to be at pretty much 25 feet to even touch the edge of the property. Underneath of the light, we got 15.4 foot candles. At 30 feet, we're down to 1.1, and then anything over that, you get to 45 feet, you're at 0.1, and so on and so on. At the 62 feet, which I believe is the gate line, we're at 0.0005. I believe that should satisfy your request. However, we do have the videos from the walkthrough. I don't know who I spoke to on the phone. I tried to show these last time, and I was told I couldn't. The lady I spoke to said that I could play them off of the USB.
We're good on that. Okay.
Good? Okay. So this first video is me up there after we put the shield on the light on the left side of the property that's facing Mike's house. All right, so what I'm going to try to do, we have this light on the corner of the building facing the residence. Right now it's facing straight down with a shield on it. I am going to try to raise it to show the difference in light out there in the lot of where it's facing. So, we'll raise it. And we're raising, you can kind of see where that light's going. And then we end it here. If we go up, you can see the fence. Here, it stops right at the parking. So the point of that video was just to show, because our cameras nowadays just auto-correct and don't want to auto-bright things. So you can look at a video and think it looks like it's bright, but it's the phone correcting it. So that's me showing the actual light shining and what it looks like when it's shining. We did the final walkthrough after the light directly next to the dumpster was turned off, which was the closest one to his house. I assume that was probably the biggest concern. And that shield was on. This was at the end of the night. All right, final walkthrough with the office off. Street light. Property, house, not lit. Back parking spaces. It looks better on here. It's hard to see it there. Clear line. But you can see that line there. Of light cut off, other than their light. And that's the state it's in now. Everything's angled. That's the shielded light on the right. That's shielded. We have cut off in the center. That's where we're at. Back it out. And I believe the other video, I actually walk up to the opposite end of that parking lot. Just bear with me. We'll just show that last video. This is where it's auto-correcting. It looks a lot brighter. Still have the same situation. We have a truck coming that's going to light things up. As you can see, there's our light line. You can clearly see the delineation between where there is light and not light. Down here. So there's a clear delineation between where this actual light is shining. Our cutoff, our spillage, right along this line we're walking. And then we have a little bit of light coming from there, my car. And there we can see that light, how it is. And that's the state that it's in at this point. Nothing's been changed since that walkthrough.
All right, so
Thank you.
I believe Mike's the neighbor who was here last month. And, okay.
I don't know how to check that.
Yep. Mike Lahota, 7 Doyle Road.
So Mike, what's your take now on the lighting?
So a couple of quick questions. based on the plans that were submitted for this meeting, I'm interpreting that there's only going to be one of these new lights is going to be on, the one that you showed the overlay on, correct?
Mike, actually, if you
Mike,
could address
you're gonna
the
go, like,
questions to us.
point that-
Based on the plan and the overlay that he submitted, he shows the overlay for one of the new lights. There are either 4, 5, or 6 new lights. So I'm interpreting that there's only one of these will be used moving forward, the one that,
Matt, I think the plan is to put 5 new lights up, correct?
The lights are already there.
Yeah.
There's no change. So we just did the light that was directly facing his property and the one that is closest to.
Right.
All the other lights on the street side that face, I think it's a funeral home, they're all facing the opposite direction, whatever that road going on the side is. So none of them are shining back towards him.
So there's
So I
5.
just wanted to show the one facing his property. The other one facing the door is, you saw it goes right at the door, and then we're going to keep the one by the dumpster off. And again, if we're approved for this, we're still want to work with Mike to try to figure out a solution. So I just want to put that out there. So.
Are there timers on those, Matt?
Yes.
There are, what time did it go off?
I think they have them set for like 11 or 12, if I'm not mistaken, but if you want to set it for something, we can. I think they said they have customers dropping things off around 11.
Dropping off, that was the issue. Dropping off cars throughout the evening.
Yes,
Next morning.
yes. So if we can come up with a solution with that, something that's reasonable for them and everybody else, we can definitely set that time, but there is one installed.
Mike, do you feel some improvement?
I mean, they haven't been on for 3 months, so
Okay.
I won't feel the improvement until we actually,
No, I
the rubber
understand.
meets the road. Okay, so all right, so you're saying that they're, out of the 2 lights that are on the corner, actually closest to my house, that are not depicted with the overlay, the one facing the dumpster will not be used, and the other one faces their front door to the office? Okay,
Matt,
All right,
I'm sorry,
um,
can you use the mic?
Yes, the one facing the dumpster will be off. The one on the L shape, the arm that faces the door to the business will be facing directly at that door. That won't be moved. The shielded one will stay as is, and then the other ones along the side road there will continue to face away from his property.
okay, and we're keeping the shield on, correct? Okay, and then, yeah, if we can then come to an agreement on the timer, I believe that when they were on months ago, they were on, the timer went off at like 6 a.m.
Okay. Well, it looks
And,
like,
and I would say that while I mean, as a neighbor, I can tell you, tow trucks do drop cars off in the middle of the night. They have plenty of their own light. They've got spotlights on the back of their truck when they flatbed it in or whatnot. I think that the number of individuals that actually drop their car off at 2 a.m. to get an oil change or something is not, that if one is happening, one of you.
Trucks were probably the ones, but they have their own lights.
Right, the tow trucks, I think, have their own lights, and your average civilian is going to show up probably before 10 or 11 o'clock at night, or,
The only issue might be in the morning.
right, 6 in the morning or
Somebody's dropping
something.
them off 6 on the
Yeah,
train and
right,
5 or 6 in the
yeah,
morning.
right, I agree.
certainly looks like Matt has done a great job with the videos and everything like that. So I think we can make a motion to move forward, and I think Matt is willing to work with you on
Yep.
timers and stuff like that.
And I have his
so-
number, so we'll be in touch if,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Okay, all right, Jane, I'll ask you to make a motion.
For DRB 2025-73 from Monroe Muffler, the new proposed lighting, I think is in compliance with the light pollution disturbance ordinances of the township, and I move for approval.
Okay, we second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great, all right, thank you. Mike, thank you, and Matt, thank you very much, too.
Thank you.
Okay, you bet.
Do I have to close the videos to eject this? Or can I just eject it? I don't know how to do this.
Okay. Want to hang tight for a second? Should we get you in on that? Okay.
Just yank it out.
Here comes our tech guy.
We don't always just fan it out when it goes, I don't like the way it was closed off.
It gave me a warning when I went to eject it. I don't know. Because I have. No, everything's still open.
Does he see anything back there?
He's our techie.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Matt. Okay. Next, we have DRB 2025-74, the application of Legendary Smiles at 308 West Lancaster Avenue for wall signage, window signage, and directional signage. And again, this was here last month. We've asked Brian to come back, so.
Good evening.
Hi, Brian.
Brian Unoviak with Sign Studios. I'm representing Legendary Smiles. They're on 308 West Lancaster Avenue, Wayne. Just going to set a couple things out here. This is the main sign for their building, and it's channel letters on a raceway for Legendary Smiles, and then their logo is actually 5 independent logo boxes. No raceway.
Okay, so I believe the letters came down an inch. I think you're showing 19-inch letters. I think.
Yes.
19, okay. All right. So your square footage, you revised it just a little bit.
Yeah, we're way under 50 square feet for literally everything. And we also, well, I can go into the window lettering as well if you wanted me to, but we combined everything together.
The wall signage basically is a hair, or just about 45, we'll round it to 45.
Yes.
And with your linear footage, you're allowed 50, so.
Right.
You're okay.
Great.
Okay. I mean,
Is that logo off to the side? Is that?
Well, that building is kind of cockeyed. It's very similar to what we did with Dan Dan. If you look at Dan Dan Restaurant, the building doesn't, it's not a perfect line, but if you look at the front of the building, the linear frontage is very similar to what we've done with a lot of other businesses.
The logo included in this calculation?
it is.
It is, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that little angled part still really faces Route 30.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's not the side as such, it's more of a,
Still think it looks like a fedora.
I couldn't get a really good picture because every time I tried to take a picture, that SUV is always there.
so what do you guys feel about the signage itself? I mean,
It's okay.
you go with that? You go with the tooth?
It's okay.
You can tell it's a tooth?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's their logo, it's fine.
I know, I agree. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, and.
Yeah,
Brian,
it's a quality sign. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
well constructed,
Yeah, yeah. So
it's all
you're at
heavy-duty
a little less than
aluminum.
13 feet from grade, so you meet the height requirements, so.
Um,
You meet the height requirements.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
It's under 15 feet.
Okay, good.
Did you want to see the lettering as well, since,
No,
okay,
yeah, we're good there, Brian. Yeah.
okay.
That sounds fine.
Okay, so you've changed your windows.
We did.
Yeah.
We drastically changed the windows. We had,
It looked great.
it's gonna probably be hard to see, but instead of lettering every window, we lettered the first window, skipped, second window, skipped, so it's not as cluttered. We got rid of the band because it was, I took your suggestion. It looks better without the band.
I think so.
Okay, good.
And people can look out now while they're in there.
Correct.
Okay, great. So we're good there. You're well below your 20%,
Right.
so.
And it looks clean.
I'm sorry?
It looks nice and
Yeah,
clean.
it does, yeah. All right, third thing is this so-called directional sign.
Yes.
So, Ryan, generally a directional sign is for entrance and exit for vehicular traffic out of a building, but I think you have a different idea in mind.
I do.
Okay,
That's what we originally proposed as a directional sign, but as we were looking at the code, we realized it's not really a directional sign, it's actually an instructional sign. And with the directional sign, we were going to, put it on a pole, but it would It just the way that driveway is and the way the parking situation is and the way of where the entrance to this building is, you'll see that in the back of the building. I'll show you a picture.
So your so-called, which you first called directional sign, now you're calling instructional sign, is really for clients entering the building?
Yes,
rear of the
because it's just a weird entrance. You have to go up. I'll show you. I'm going to get this out of the way.
Okay.
That's the entrance. You see the wooden,
Yeah.
so you go up, a wheelchair ramp, essentially, to get into the building. And if you see where that car is, that's where we were going to put the directional sign. But because it really falls under the category of a instructional sign, we scaled it down in size, and we felt that it really needs to be where people start that incline
Right.
to get to the entrance of the building.
It's on a pole next to the building?
No, it's not. It's actually on the wall.
Pardon me?
It's on the wall of the building.
Okay.
So you actually want to change
I do,
from what you
yes.
presented to us?
And I'll show you the
That's what I was
sign.
about to say, I think it would look better on the wall than on the pole.
That's the actual sign. I don't know if you can see that.
That's not what's in the packet, that's.
Yeah.
It's not in our package?
Yeah. Do you have,
And we scaled that down. Originally, when we showed that, it was 52 inches wide. We scaled that down
What
to,
we have in the packet that you submitted is a pole sign.
Yeah.
correct,
Looks like a
yes.
parking
That,
We
we're,
don't have that.
we,
do you
oh,
have copies for us, Brian? Okay. And you have copies for Lisa and Justin?
No, it's,
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is what we have.
Okay. I think it's a rather small change.
Is the ladder
and I think we
depicted for
can,
the-
rather than have Brian come back. Yeah.
Applications, you
Yeah.
want to go right to the second floor?
that's for the very brave at heart.
Okay, and Lisa and Justin?
this is fine.
Yeah.
This one's fine.
Okay, 36.
Okay. I'm done. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, tell Greg he's going to get this one. Brian, I think it looks good. We'll call it instructional sign,
Right,
and I think it'll work.
okay,
Okay.
great, thank you.
And I think that's
And,
probably.
and it's a lot smaller.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
No,
it's-
I think it'll look better. than
I don't
having a
think it
pole
needs to
there
be
and
big.
everything. Yeah. Okay, any other comments or questions for us?
No, the other thing I mean, not that this matters, but as they come up the steps and they go toward the door, behind the glass door on the wall, and they'll see it through the glass, is another instructional sign which tells them
Okay.
where the door is. So, I mean,
Well, that'll be
we just
inside,
wanted
so.
it to be really simple for the clients to be able to find the door.
Great.
Just an awkward door.
Okay, good. All right, any other questions, comments from the board? Everybody's good? Greg, you want to take this one?
Sure.
Okay, and I'm sorry, before we move, Justin and Lisa, you're good with this application?
Okay.
Okay, great. All right, Greg?
I'll make a motion for DRB 2025-74, Legendary Smiles at 308 West Lancaster Avenue. The motion is for a conditional approval contingent on the adoption of the revised wall sign ordinance 2026-3, tentatively scheduled for vote on January 26, 2026.
Okay, do we have a
And
second?
also, do I have to make a note about this additional instructional sign or not?
You can mention it.
It's supposed to.
And also,
Yeah.
yeah, and make an approval for the instructional sign, that is 24 height, 36 width, to be placed on the back wall of the building,
Okay, great.
where the entrance is.
Okay, all right, do we hear a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, super. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you,
Brian,
Tim.
very
Thank you,
much.
Bob, Jane, Greg,
Thank you.
Justin. Appreciate it. Lisa.
All right, thanks, Brian. Okay, next is DRB 2025-75, the application of Radnor Plaza at 320 King of Prussia Road for a ground sign.
How do you put the papers out?
Sure.
First time here.
All right. So this was on our agenda last month. The applicant was not here, so we had a continuation to this month, and plans have changed from last month to this month, so.
Yeah, I received a call that day from Steve that,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I received a call that, I'm Jim Pierce from MS360 in Winmore,
Great.
different location than
Nice
Dave.
to have you here, Jim.
Yeah, I received the call that day from Stephen that we were proposing, whereas you might approve it, it wasn't the code.
Right.
And they were going to be changing the code, but he wasn't sure. So I basically just, it was a V sign, and we just went to a standard
Right.
double-sided post and panel. So this is this design. It's 15 square feet, not including the top part of the address. I didn't have a chance to check, but generally in my experience, addresses are not considered a part of the square footage of a sign, so I figured a few inches above wasn't going to make any difference, but the main body is 15 square feet. You can see here in the back here, that's their existing sign. We did that a few years ago for them. I forget what year. It's just getting old.
Right.
It's not particularly visible, so they wanted to get, that was the idea of the V sign, and bring it closer to the street.
Right.
So, and it's about 12 feet off the curb. I think that's the appropriate number. That could be, I could deal with that as far as
Yeah.
permitting, if that's wrong. And you can see rough location in relation to the vehicle weight sign on the street. And this is the back side of the same sign.
Right.
This is just a site plan for what that's worth. And it's also, I think it's slightly larger than existing sign. It's got one more tenant panel. Those are the tenants currently that would go on the sign. So,
Comments from the board?
Will you be removing the other sign that I see in the photo?
oh, yes.
Okay. Will there be any lights on this sign because there?
Well,
appears
there's
to be a
lights on the
light
existing
other?
sign. I don't know what their plans are for as that's concerned. That wasn't part of what we're doing for them.
What do you mean? You don't know if you're going to take the old sign down or
Pardon?
lights?
I didn't hear you.
No. He's going to remove the old sign, but he's not sure about the lighting.
Oh, with the lighting
I mean, I
shining
don't,
nothing.
there's a light on the existing sign.
Yeah, there's a light on the existing sign.
Yeah, on the existing sign. But you're saying you're not sure what you're going to do with the new sign. for
I'm not,
lighting.
the sign's separate from the light.
Right.
I would imagine, but I don't know for sure, they'll probably move the light over to light up that sign, although it is closer to the street, and I don't know if lighting is critical. They might want to, it's right on the intersection. They might want, I haven't spoken to about this, it's been a couple of months since I talked with the management, but they might want to live with it for a while to see if they really need to spend the money to move the light.
No, I understand.
And I would imagine if they did, they'd probably put in new lights anyway.
Are the panels interchangeable, or?
They're removable, yes.
So Jim, you are allowed only 15 square feet in that location, so can you shrink it down just a hair?
The body of the sign, the square part is 15 square feet.
Right, you're saying your address.
The half,
Yeah.
couple inches of the address. I already shrunk it down once.
I know you.
It's
well,
not that easy sometimes on these kind of signs to shrink them by an inch or so.
I kind of feel bad, to be honest with you. I mean, it's zoned residential. If
I
you're
know, I
zoned commercial,
know.
you'd have a lot more square footage. It's kind of a commercial area, but you haven't.
I dealt with a
residential
church,
zoning.
26 years ago, I dealt with a church in White Marsh, and they had rules because they were in residential, so we
Yeah.
had to take a sign out
Right.
just so they could get another sign, so
Okay.
they could get visitors. So I'm aware.
So Justin, he's a little over with the address. I'll put you on the spot.
The code says what it says.
Okay.
I mean, I like you, and I like what you're doing, but the code says 15 square feet, and you are 15.68 because it does go to
Well,
the top.
I can try to,
So if there's a ingenious way which you can shrink that just a little bit to get that
I
0.68 out of
probably,
there.
what do I have to take out of here? So it's 60, I have to get rid of about 3 inches. Well, I can do a little nip here, a little tuck
Yeah,
there.
You know, it's just getting under code,
Yeah.
but to be honest with you, it's a good-looking sign.
Yeah.
The way it's laid out, the posts, the color,
I'll tell my project manager, he'll like to hear
What's
good
that?
news.
It's one of the nicer looking signs, I can tell you. There's pole signs.
Well, it's just a conservative, I mean, it's a
It's well done.
traditional building, so.
Yeah, no, it's well done. Just, I think we need to get it to the 50.
We can get cranked up if we want to, but not in this case, so.
Okay, all right. We have confidence in you, Jim.
Oh,
15
thank
square
you.
feet, right? Okay.
I've practiced for a few years, so.
All right. Any other comments, questions for Jim?
Well, do you want to put some seasonal color around it, like a flower bed?
Pardon?
We can make that recommendation.
We can make a recommendation, you can jazz it up by putting some flowers around it, and then.
Oh, well, I'm not a landscaper, so I don't do that part, but I typically tell my clients to do that. Actually, I wanted to put stuff around there to protect it from the landscaper.
Well,
that's
that's
it.
what,
Yeah,
that's
so because
basically
they-
what I'm telling you. Like
they
if
get
you-
the-
Well, those
figure out
posts are
whack it.
aluminum, so
Those
the worst
trimmers,
that's gonna
those
happen is some of the
trimmers.
paint's gonna get knocked off, but we don't do wood posts anymore. We stopped a few years ago, so those are aluminum posts, so they'll
Well,
hold
I
up.
would suggest you do something so they don't get.
No, I don't disagree with you.
But it's your sign.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, great. Tim, you want to make a motion for approval on this?
Just looking around again.
I know, I could change the color, but it's not my sign.
Change the color of the sign?
We're not counting the post for the sign space.
What do you want?
No, I like the sign.
I know you like this.
It's, some ways it's a dartboard, so what part of the dartboard would you like to see?
All right.
How about bright yellow?
You have a white building that this is alluding
But
to.
the
Yeah.
building's not really visible from.
I know, but
the
that's why
street.
it's white, because you have a white building. That's all right, it's your
I
sign.
don't know if the building's white or if it's off-white.
Well,
Well,
I
let me
mean,
get you
white.
out of here either way.
Not pretty.
Yeah, all right.
All
Fire
right, in
away.
the matter of DRB 2025-75, I move to approve the application for the one ground sign so long as the sign itself is reduced in scale to a maximum of 15 square feet in accordance with the code and looking in the general condition as presented here. We also make recommendation for the property owner to consider landscaping. I so move.
Okay, do we have a second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jim.
Bye
Appreciate
now.
it. Okay.
Thanks for making it easy.
You bet. Thank you.
You were organized.
Do some lulus.
When you're
Reason than they could.
We try to make it
when
easy.
you're organized, it makes it easy.
Yeah.
Talk too fast.
Or you stay within the code, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
I don't like to waste my time, so.
Great. All right. Okay, next on tonight's agenda is DRB 2025-78, the application of B Devoted Boutique at 163 West Lancaster Avenue for one wall sign. The awning sign was approved at last month's meeting. So, how you doing tonight?
Hey, everybody. Ethan Polto from Signorama.
Great. Thanks for stopping back, Ethan.
Yep. You bet.
No,
No,
because
this
we
was-
had it from last year.
Yeah.
We were supposed to hang on to these things, which I do not do.
Okay, so last month, the awning was approved.
Yes,
And then the continuance for the top sign,
Correct.
which is fitting into an existing, you can see it here, if you have the file, you'd be able to zoom in a little bit. Fitting into an existing cabinet, basically. So we're the only way to really make it look well up there without having to remove that and then having work to the facade is just to fit into that exact
Sure.
sign cabinet
Yeah.
space, which is what we're doing.
okay. So you've got gooseneck lighting.
That exists today, yep.
Right, okay. And the material the sign's going to be made of?
It's aluminum composite, so it's an aluminum front, aluminum back, and then kind of a composite material, like plastic-ish material in the middle of it. It's about, it's 3 millimeters, 1/8 of an inch thick, and it'll essentially just be screwed into that cabinet.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, it's pretty,
Yeah, I
Cut and
think we're
dry.
good with the sign. It
Yeah.
was just the sizing, right? Is that the only reason why we didn't
Yeah.
pass
Yeah.
it last time, right?
Because it's.
because of the issue.
Yeah.
The wall sign issue, so,
So I'm good with it.
yeah,
I'll go with it.
yep,
It's fine.
Right.
And it would look funny if we tried to change all that, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we suggested different colors, but it's up to her color.
She picked
We're
the pink.
fine.
The poor
She picked
woman's
the
trying to
pink.
make
Yeah.
it,
We're fine.
she's got.
Still,
We're go. We're good.
still wanted to
We're good.
wait for this evening to continue, but
Yeah,
yeah, she
yeah.
picked pink.
I think we're pretty good. You're going to meet the size requirement, so, with the new change in the code, so we're good.
Great.
All right. Yeah. All right, Jane, you want to make a motion for approval?
Okay, here we got it back. DRB 2025-78, I move for contingent approval, contingent on the adoption of the revised wall sign ordinance 2026-3, tentatively scheduled for a vote on the 26th of this month.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ethan, and
Me again.
meet you again on DRB 2025-79, the application of mainline revival, 126 East Lancaster Avenue, one wall sign. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so here, the last time we met, there was a request, I'll kind of get this piece out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
To consider raising the sign. The client doesn't want to raise the sign, they want it will not, if you look at this one, you'll maintain consistency from shop to shop to shop.
Okay.
By keeping it that level, it will stand out. And
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And this, again, is an aluminum composite sign that will be painted to match the facade. And then all the lettering that you see are acrylic dimensional letters. So the sign itself is not flat, it has dimension to it.
Good. Okay.
Another pretty straightforward,
Right.
yeah,
You're well below the 15 feet from
yeah.
grade height requirement. Your square footage is good. The one thing, Ethan, I know they had a fire in that location. I don't know if the address is on the building. It should be on the front door somewhere. Yeah,
Okay.
just make sure that address number is.
Understood.
Yeah, is somewhere. And I know we've talked about it before, and you've probably heard it before. These A-frame signs are popping up all over. They're against code.
Oh, I got
Just
you.
want to
Sure.
let your client know
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
that
Yeah, they haven't asked for one. Do they currently have one?
they've had a lot of things over the years, so I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah.
there's one somewhere.
Okay, all right, noted.
Okay, good. All right. Questions for Ethan on this application?
No.
Anything to look further into? Anything else we should be aware of?
No, this is
What
another
about
simple
the
one.
allowance, oh, they're fine.
Yeah, he's going to be within his square foot
got it,
requirement. Okay, good. All right, Greg, you want to take this one?
Yep. For the matter, DRB 2025-79, mainline revival. What's the address there?
126 East Lancaster.
126 East Lancaster. I make a motion to approve on a conditional, I make a motion for a conditional approval contingent on the adoption of the revised wall sign ordinance 2026-3, tentatively scheduled for vote on January 26, 2026.
Seconded.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
No.
great.
All right, appreciate it.
No, I'm not in favor.
Okay.
Not in favor?
No, I don't like it covering up the windows.
Okay.
And the answers.
All right. You've got that, Lisa? Okay, 3-1. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ethan. Okay. All right. And last on the agenda tonight is Christopher's, DRB 2026-01 at 108 North Wayne Avenue for exterior door and side lights. Hello, Chris.
Hello. I don't think there's side lights on there, though.
Okay, it's on our agenda here, but, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're here for exterior doors.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, let us know who you are and,
Hi, Chris Todd, 108 North Wayne Avenue, Christopher's Restaurant. We're just taking our 25-year-old beat-up wooden door and replacing it with some aluminum one, a double door.
Chris, you mind laying this out on the table?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sure.
Chris, real quick, if you want to just walk us through what's going on with Christopher's and neighboring property and,
So we were able to purchase Pat's Pat's Barbershop. And since it's a small square footage, we decided we basically moved our bathrooms. We built 3 new bathrooms in Pat's, redid their basement, and if you've ever been there, you're welcome. We also upgraded the whole property to being to code. We cut a wall in our property, and we have a to-go in the front. The front door is where you'll come and pick up to-go. So DoorDash or even your own home food, you'll be able to go through Pat's and go through that door. So it's looking really good. That was already completed. And we got our COO in December, late December.
Great.
And now we're just doing a little refresh after 25 years. So we removed the bathrooms at and Christopher's. We'll have a little more seating. Well, we're going to equal out the seating because the hole in the wall now took out our whole front row of tables. And we're doing a refresh. And right in the middle of the right as we began my, I'm here for the second time because contractors like you really should get a new front door. And this door is very popular on the street. I've noticed everywhere I go into now. So since we bought it. And that's about it, so.
That's it, that's your
Yeah,
application, yeah.
just a
Chris,
little.
you, I know you were in a number of years ago where you put almost like a foyer.
The vestibule, yes.
Vestibule, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's the temporary vestibule. We put it up when it gets cold.
Right,
We took it down for construction, but it will fit and cover, it doesn't miss a beat.
so it's going to go back up?
It is going to back up,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, good, good. Comments on the door?
No?
Looks good? Yeah,
All good?
Greg, you're good with it?
I'm good.
Everything, okay. Tim, you want to, or anything else, Chris, you need us to be aware of?
No, I appreciate it. And thank you for straightening out the
You
whole
bet.
sign zoning, all that fun stuff.
You got it.
All right, appreciate it.
In the matter of DRB 2026-01, I move to approve the application to replace the exterior door.
Do we hear a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Chris.
Thanks.
Good luck with everything.
Thanks.
Okay. Any
Follow us
other?
on Instagram, we'll be open soon.
Okay, you got it. Any other business for our board tonight? Call for adjournment?
Chairman.
Okay. See you next month. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Do you need this?
First,
Okay.
my wife and Chris.